Rock?
I think we are ready to rock. Oh, dang, this is a quick one.
Yeah, we're getting straight into it.
Dang. But in Jackson's case, he's not getting straight into it. He's getting
Oh, okay.
a little bit...
These guys, they come.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can we do a sound effect over the theme song?
No, we can't. Theme song will stop.
Okay. I think Sez just hit you with a nice one there.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm wearing headphones too.
Do we have a rewind button? I think that deserves a little bit of a rewind.
Booyah. Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Sausage Boys podcast. We got the famous
Sarah Marko. If you don't like it, fuck off.
Alright.
First celebrity.
New friend of the
Yes.
pod. We've been wanting to have you on for a while now, actually, you know. We tried to schedule another one. It fell through. You never explained why. No, I'm
True.
joking.
Oh, yeah.
I had a big appointment with...
Joe Rogan.
A dick.
Oh, hey.
This is what 30 and being female is like. Should we do a little...
Do you want to...
Come on, play with me.
That's
me
good.
every day.
That's very suggestive.
It is.
Very. Is that, where did you... Do you know where the person got it from? You got it as a Chris Kringle, was it?
Chris Kringle present from my family. That says a lot that I need dick.
Dang. So that's quite aggressive.
It is quite aggressive. Did they think you needed an aggressive
A large, aggressive
Sausage.
sausage.
Well, it is the Sausage Boys podcast, so
But we are very small and timid.
you brought the sausage, Karim brought the boys in the car,
And
and the windows are up.
yes. So don't call the police or anything. They've got more than enough air to breathe.
All right,
More
so
than enough.
we've got a lot to get into on today's podcast. Sarah Marko. Highly requested guest, if I do say
Very.
so.
Oh, stop it.
Our biggest
stop it.
draw. Our actual biggest draw. Famous on TikTok.
Yeah, 12K, guys. Follow me.
12K.
Yeah, 12K.
God
Not
damn.
bragging at all, but
Dang.
Sick. All right.
How's it feel? How's it feel to kind of be getting bigger on TikTok?
I mean, it feels like, you know, it keeps me going every day. You know, I feel like I'm contributing to society, showing my passion of comedy to the world. Like, it's just,
You got the TikTok shirt as well.
yeah, I got the shirt.
Did they give it to you? Did you buy that?
Yeah, they gave it to me.
Really? Dang. How do
Yeah.
you get a TikTok shirt?
Well, I went to an event. I only went to one event,
Ah.
and I got the shirt.
Dang. Because Jackson got the small penis shirt.
Well,
It's interesting that it's giving out shirts for everything.
I mean, if
Yeah.
the shoe fits, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got
Alright,
the cool
alright.
guy, funny
You know what?
comedian shirt, which is...
Something we're going to get
Kind
into
of
later is
interesting.
the sexual tension between you two.
Okay,
It's something we're going to get into that
okay.
because there's a lot to unpack there.
Literally.
But first, we wanted to get into
the sexual tension that Jackson
Oh,
has
okay.
between you
Karim's
two.
blushing. He's messing up his words.
Oh,
I'm not.
that's
No,
started.
I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not.
All right.
Jackson is sexually attracted to the U2 member Bono, and he says Bono. No, the audience like this one. He says that Bono gives me a boner. You were saying that earlier.
Actually, my favorite U2 member is The Edge. It's also my favorite technique of XYZ.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
just good
So
little thing.
yeah. So what are we going to get into? Says you came from Penrith.
Penrith, Western Sydney represent, you know.
Born.
Born.
Dang.
A Pan Hospital,
Ooh.
12 o'clock,
Ooh.
On the dot.
21st of October. No, I'm just talking shit.
Dang. Being from Penno.
It's,
What's it like? Is it
I mean-
terrifying? Because there's for people like all over the world, Penrith doesn't have a good reputation.
I mean, there's a lot of bogans. I mean, I'm one of them.
Oh, so you would call yourself a bogan?
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
What makes you a bogan?
Well, open my mouth, love a drink,
Okay.
get on the piss.
Is there? This is good. All right. Bogan. What actually makes someone a bogan?
Mm.
I guess if you say the word cunt,
Then you're
Okay.
a bogan.
that's how it starts.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there non-bogans in Penrith?
Oh yes, on the other side of the river. So you have the posh side of Penrith's Emu Plains, and the other side of Penno is
Oh,
the
dang.
Houso side.
So it's kind of like the wrong side of the river, like wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, it's like don't go there.
Wow. And which side are you from?
Emu Plains.
You're from the wrong
Oh,
side of
you're
the
from,
river.
no, you're from the right.
on the right side.
Oh, the right
from the
side.
right side.
Yeah.
Oh.
But there's
Yes.
something in the water, you might say.
Yeah,
Something.
You used to sneak across. You used to swim across.
There's been reports of
Swimming Sarah is on the loose
Yeah.
again. Swimming
sea
across the river.
urchins There's been a sight of a panther there. Like,
Ooh.
some guy got attacked by a goat doing a bushwalk. Did you guys hear that in the news?
No.
What happens in Emu Plains?
Dang. A goat.
A goat.
What, Dave Chappelle? Or like a I am the goat.
Yeah. I mean, it was the only thing that would touch
The
the bloke.
goat.
The goat. But nothing else will touch
Alright,
the bloke.
we'll just mute that moving forward.
It's Jackson's. Dang.
It's the Karim has an erection alarm.
I didn't know that dildo would have such an effect. Like,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah, it does. Sorry, I'm attracted to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's very big.
That's what you're attracted to.
I'm attracted to the
It's
sausage.
very
Oh, okay.
big.
It's smiling
very
at me. It's being suggestive. It's insinuating that I'm wanting things and I should go on and do it.
It is the replica of Sarah Marko. It's like,
Okay, yeah.
I'm fucked.
Do you see any? Is there any? So the revival of the bogan, I feel like the bogan isn't being represented correctly in media and everything. For the last, I remember when I was a kid, it was everywhere. Bogan, it was a way of life.
Is it a good thing as well?
Is it
Yeah,
a good?
it
is it
means
a
you're
good or
true
bad
blue.
thing?
There's no fakies out in Penrith, you know, like in the city.
Okay, here we go. A
Right.
good bogan one. We'll run through them all. What are your thoughts on Australia Day?
Ooh.
This is the bogan test. We're going to go Australia
mean-
Day, Donald Trump, people who are trans, non-binary. We've got a big list.
This is my material.
I like it. COVID vaccine. We're
Yeah,
going to get into
everything. Let's go.
everything. I think we can talk about it. Yeah.
First point, what was it again?
I've actually forgotten.
Australia Day.
Yeah,
Australia Day. I mean, if people get offended, I said a joke about it, Australia Day, and then I just paused and I said, people get offended, you know, we're in Australia. If you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Sorry, that's great. That's really
Well,
good.
the audience really
Come
love
on.
that
They
one.
really like that one. So if you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else or fuck off somewhere else. Like, it's Australia, happened in the past, like, no disrespect.
What about Indigenous people?
Well, I like Indigenous people, but
They should go somewhere else.
It's funny to think. It's funny to
Italy's great at this time
Yeah,
of
I
year. Sorry.
say there's like you're in Europe or something and there's like just an Australian backpacker and you're like, oh, where are you from? They're like, oh, I'm from Melbourne, da da da. It's like, what brings you over here? And they're like, oh, I just don't like Australia Day.
Sarah Marko said I had to go somewhere else.
yeah. And that's where they went.
That's where they went.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
that's
Fair
cool.
enough. Fair enough.
That's how I see it. Like, you know, we're in Australia. We should be doing us proud. Have your VB, go to the pub, put on your shirt, put on your sunscreen,
Nice.
get amongst it.
I like it. That's fair. Definitely fair. If you don't like it, go somewhere
Yeah,
else.
fuck off.
All right. What else? What else?
The second
Bogan.
one, Donald Trump.
Oh, what
Here
an
we go.
icon.
And I guess that could... and like Clive Palmer, I think
I think they're the realists. Like, they're the ones that are waking us all up. Like, you know, all this COVID, I don't know if it's real. I'm kind of on the middle. I'm like pro-choice. I'm like, it's real,
Okay.
but there's more to it. Like, there's another one called XC, a new strain. You guys
Yes,
hear?
I heard about that one.
Like, there's going to be one for every letter of the alphabet. Like, come
Yeah.
on. Come on. Like,
Yeah.
it's
That's
cooked.
true. Very true. Yeah, I guess your thoughts on it. Have you had it?
Well, I could have,
You could have.
but I probably didn't say that I had it.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm an asshole.
Let's just say if you're at a Crown Comedy 3 weeks ago, go get tested.
You
True.
should. Because I could have had it.
So you got vaccinated
Yeah, because I had to.
begrudgingly. You didn't want to.
No, I definitely didn't want to.
Dang.
Why
That's-
not?
Because you should have a choice.
How do they vaccinate people in Penrith? Let's see. We're
They
comedians.
grab
We're
you by the
comedians. Let's
chair
go.
and they're like, this is it. It's like
No,
being
no.
heroin addict. Like, you know,
Yeah, no,
you
it's
sit on the
meth.
chair.
It's
Yeah.
meth. This is
Yeah.
just meth.
They trick you and say it's just meth. You go, oh, okay, I guess I'll do it. It's a drug.
Haha, you just got vaccinated. That wasn't actually meth.
That might be the best joke ever made on this
Yeah.
podcast.
Woo! And it was from the first female, am I? The first female on the Sausage Boys podcast.
Almost.
Oh.
We had a semi-female.
So-
Actually, going on to the point, how do you think about people who trans
Well-
and non-binary?
Non-binary is a bunch of bullshit. Trans, I believe in because you know you have a choice of you. That's how you feel.
Okay,
like
and
if
it
you
has
feel
happened
you're
forever
more
as well.
feminine,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Like I've got a lot of gay friends, but this non-binary, the pronoun thing, bunch of bullshit.
Yep.
Pronoun. My pronoun on Instagram is alien.
Okay.
The reason behind that is I went to a psychic, got a reading, and they said that I was an alien.
Dang, which psychic did you go to?
Bondi Westfield. And he was non-binary.
Oh, he was a non-binary
Yeah.
person that gave you the read.
Yeah, he said, "You're not a basic bitch, Sarah." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm very unique."
Dang.
And he's like, "You're an alien." I said, "Okay."
Do you believe in that stuff?
What other cards did you get as well?
Oh, Scorpio rising. I didn't really pay attention. After the alien comment, I was like, "What?"
Do you believe it? You actually went and
No.
paid to see a...
I just did it to get material for comedy, man.
Oh, so you actually... But you did. You handed over money to go to this person.
It's such a
for this
big
experience.
rort. Like, if anyone's got a psychic reading, it's the biggest rort. Like, you pay $70 and you just come out with anxiety. Because you're like, is there something wrong with me? Like,
What
you start talking.
What about asking for a happy ending after?
Well,
after the reading?
I mean,
Like,
I have...
I'm sorry, I thought this was part of it.
Is there any
On
more
that note-
cards
On
in
that
there?
note,
Is there any
Well-
more cards in there for an extra $50?
Have you guys ever got a tug and pull at a massage parlor?
I
Jackson
haven't.
went and got a massage recently.
I did.
But did they...
Did they?
Unfortunately, yes. No, they did. No. No, I went for a couples one. Yeah, and they were like, "All right, you're spoken for."
Did they get a little bit close to your Nepean River, if for lack of a better term?
Well,
Did they graze Nepean River? Did they cross the?
I was thinking about it, but unfortunately, my masseuse was a woman,
Oh.
so I didn't want to partake in that. You
So
know
I'd
what I mean?
rather a bloke too. Like, if I'm going to get a head and neck massage, and then they always go low, I'm like, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Have you gotten an erotic massage
I
as a
mean,
woman?
close enough.
Right. You've gone to a place and they've made a move. Where?
They're like in Penrith.
I've never known that would exist for women.
Yeah, the one
as
in
well.
Penrith, Westfield, guys, near the post office. If you want.
Really?
Yeah.
So what actually went down here?
Well, they were starting with the shoulders. I said neck and shoulders, just neck and shoulders. And they start going, oh, we touch your back, and I start going down to my ass. I'm like, I didn't ask for this, mate.
Man or woman?
Man or woman?
Man.
Wow.
Wow.
So I didn't ask for it, but
So you're in a room?
yeah, you're in a room, and they have like the candles on, and they have like a
You're stripped down nude?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing they say.
Yeah,
Take
you
off
would
clothes
ask
off.
that. You would ask that.
What? Sorry, I'm trying to work up a little bit of material
Boner.
later tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got things to think about do later tonight. I need a little bit
Yeah.
of material.
Well, there you go. That's what.
So you're stripping down completely nude.
And they go down.
Yeah.
Like ay.
You did go AAA?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened then?
I said stop.
Oh, you got nervous. They were playing the nervous
No,
game.
because they were like an old man. I don't want an old wrinkly
Oh,
man.
no, you don't want an old
Okay.
man.
No.
Not a distinguished. You're not going to kind of
Yeah,
get
like
the man
someone
that you want.
ancient from like ancient, like an emperor or something. He's like, this is part of our culture or whatever. I don't know. They play some weird music. I do some weird shit. Now that I've spoken to you guys, I do some really weird shit, like psychic readings, tug and
Yeah.
pulls.
Was that for material or was that literally just to get some knots out?
I think
It was to.
to get some knocks out, like not gonna lie.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. That's interesting. So they went front, you're on your back, or you're on your front?
On your front.
On your front. And they're just around the
Around
glute
the-
area.
Yeah.
That is, though, a very normal area to get massaged.
Apparently it is.
Yeah. They didn't go to any forbidden areas.
No.
Ah,
No
okay.
forbidden fruit.
No forbidden
But
fruit.
you just got a bit
They didn't.
squeamish. You're just like, this isn't what I came in
Yeah, no. I mean,
I came in to get my cards read. I came in for a psychic reading. I don't know why you're doing this.
yeah, stop violating me. I was violated.
I would like the
Yeah.
idea of kind of getting the, a manicure, pedicure, and then just getting your penis out.
Well, there's
like
always first time for everything.
one of those chairs. Be like, oh, sorry, I thought this is what we did here. This is what we did.
I mean, you could try it in Penrith. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Just flop it out.
Is that what it is? So Penrith's basically like a lawless society.
Pretty much. It's like,
Right.
what's that show? It was an old school show where they had no rules.
This isn't
Kind of like
houses.
Sydney's. Yeah, pretty much.
I was like living in the
I've been on
houses.
houses actually.
Wait
Funny enough.
Wait a second.
Wait, you've been on houses?
Yeah, as a pregnant mum, like in Centrelink.
Oh. How did you get casted for that? Did you go?
Was it a
I just-
speaking role?
Nah, I was just like yelling out like that.
When was this?
Oh, like 2014. So Fat Pizza versus Houzo. Is that
Oh my gosh. Is it like a specific scene? Like, can you go find it on
on
YouTube or something?
Probably. You'd have to do some navigating, but it's on YouTube.
You should try to find it and clip it and upload it to
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah,
That's huge.
I should.
We might literally try to do that for the highlight or like a little bit of a snippet.
Yeah. Oh, you should say like character development. You actually are a method actor. You got pregnant for that role.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh, you
And-
actually did.
No, well,
you did.
Speaking
You
of
did.
that, I did an April Fool's
You went to a
joke.
massage place and you said, "Hey, I've got this role coming up."
and I need you to really, really get into it.
What a method actor. What are we talking about?
Well-
Actors from Penrith here? Meth? There's something
April
there.
Fools.
There's
I did
something
April
there.
Fool's joke.
Oh yeah. You were saying about.
I pretended to be pregnant for April Fools.
Oh, you did? When? This, like, a few days ago?
A few days ago, right?
Yeah.
Put an ultrasound up on my Instagram story,
You kidding?
and someone didn't like it. They went off.
Your husband.
No, well, don't have one of them.
Yeah.
She's free as a bird. Some chick from the gym, obviously with fertility issues, was like, "That's detrimental to women," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Hold up, bitch! Like, I'm a comedian. Like, if you don't like it, you can fuck off."
I love that catchphrase.
That's-
I do
that-
love that
That's
catchphrase.
the phrase.
That is the phrase that you're known for.
Well, it describes me
Mm.
because I'm not very PC, and I tell it how it is. So I guess it describes if you don't like it.
I like
Carry
it
on.
does. Yeah, it's perfect.
Would you
Carry
come
on.
up with it?
I was at Sticks and Stones maybe last year, and Ben Elwood was like, I said something about people not liking me. If they don't like it, fuck off. He goes, use that. He's like, use it every set, Sarah. I'm like, okay. And if I don't
wow.
say it, people are like, what's wrong with you, Sarah?
I know it's like having blue balls or something like
Yeah.
that. So she hasn't said it yet.
Yeah, I know. They're like, what's wrong
was
with
she
you?
was she even on?
Yeah,
Did
that's
Sarah
what
Marko
someone
even
said.
perform that night?
No. I make it very known on my TikTok as well. Like every TikTok I do is like, you don't like it, fuck off.
It's so good. Yeah, it's the only comedian. We were saying this before. It's the only comedian with a catchphrase. You know, like that branding thing is so important, and it's so hard for comedians to brand themselves too. You know,
I'm stuck with it now.
I like it. I think
Yeah.
it's great. I think it really does suit your personality.
Yes.
Wait, so how does TikTok work? Are you getting like a bunch of videos in?
Well, I was doing a lot more content during lockdown because obviously I had the time and I had a few characters. So I had like Fatima, which is like the typical Lebo chick from Bankstown. It was like, oh my god, baby, do you eat? Like,
what are people from Penrith's thoughts on people like ethnics? Actually, yeah, we're gonna keep getting back into
actually,
this as well.
Penrith
That's
is
an
actually
interesting
quite
one.
ethnic. So I guess it's kind of a multi-diverse kind of community. So there's lots of
Right.
fobs, lots of wogs. So I guess most of my friends are multicultural.
Oh,
Like,
so
I
there's
don't-
no divide.
No, not really. There's like, there's more cultural in Penrith than there is Caucasian, I reckon.
Dang, is it racism? Or I guess not as much if
Not
everyone's
as
just
much.
kinda...
Like, I guess depends what pub you go to.
Oh, so they do have
Yeah,
certain...
there's a toppy pub, which is all the bikies. Like
Oh,
they're all like, 50-year-old,
dang. Angry Anderson.
male chauvinist. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's actually is a bikie, and all his mob.
Oh, right. Goodness. And he would be there.
Yeah, he'd be there.
Goodness
If he's still alive, is he
gracious.
still alive, Angry
I
Anderson?
think he is. I think
His
he is.
son passed away, I think. That was sad.
Yes,
yeah.
I did hear about that. Yeah, that was... Especially, yes, being such an old dude and then... What
Yeah.
happened to his son?
Oh, I think he got
Or bashed?
by a gang or something.
Dang.
Dang.
So that is the one thing that does happen in Penrith.
Yeah, a lot of bashings.
have you ever been a part of a bashing?
I mean, verbally.
Oh, you just do the verbal bashing.
Yeah, I just yell out at people, but like,
Yeah, right.
Randomly or with...
no, it'd be targeted. Me and
Provoked-
women. A lot
provoked
of
or no?
I don't really get along with some women, so
Oh, really?
I was at the club and
Just when you're trying to prove that you're cool, so you can go into the bikie pub.
yeah,
Yeah.
at this club, and this girl was like, "Oh, you should do this," and I was like, "You should eat a cheeseburger," because she was like thinner than me.
Oh, you said that back to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got kicked out.
For saying you should eat a
Yeah,
cheeseburger.
she made a big scene, but
Dang.
that was in Bankstown.
I don't believe that's all that happened.
Nah, this
There's a little bit more. There was a little bit
there's
more.
a bit of heckling.
A little bit of saying you should go back to where you came from. A little bit of that. I think that
Like
may have
Donald
been-
Trump, like what an icon. Like,
Mm.
what do we think about Donald Trump?
I guess I'm not really a fan.
He is an icon.
Yeah,
he is
very
iconic.
iconic. Very iconic.
By the truest sense of the word. There's no denying that.
Yeah. I think I'm just not going to fall into the I guess, the crowd of idolizing him.
I mean,
No,
it's
you're
better
just a
than Biden.
casual. We're just casual enjoyers of Donald
We're just,
Trump.
yes, very passive. I'm
We-
not going to kind of say, oh, yeah, no, this is the greatest guy.
No, we just see his
Guys.
policies and his ideas every now and then. We're like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They should go back to where they came from. I do probably agree with that.
Yeah. But then there's Biden. He's like a corpse. Like, isn't he like 80 years old?
I think so.
Like, it's time to...
But I
It's
guess
time to
it's
quit.
the whole idea of someone who's not stirring up trouble or someone doing nothing at all versus someone who's doing a lot. That's why I think Biden could be good in the way that he's doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Obama.
Yes.
They say he did nothing.
Oh, but I've heard stories about Obama.
Of course,
think-
yeah.
Yeah.
Which goes on to the topic.
Oh.
What are your thoughts about Obama?
Well, I've read a lot of things, and apparently he's part of Al Qaeda.
Barack,
mean-
Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, no. Apparently, Obama is part of Al Qaeda, and apparently, he's got connections to terrorism. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but that's what I've read.
I like going down the. I want to go
Yeah.
down the rabbit hole with Sarah Marko here.
Yeah. There's lots. You got to read. Do a lot of research. You know, being a comic.
Where
Yes.
do you get your information from
Just
mostly?
like the dark web. Articles.
Do you actually go down the dark
Yeah,
web?
articles. When I was at uni, we had to like go like on like certain articles. Like you have to really research deep to get.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wait, what
You
did you go
should
to uni for?
Health science. Completely different
Oh.
spectrum to what I do now.
What about
like-
opening like a tarot card reading place and you're like, all right, this is the 2008 president card. Oh, this one's just a little bunny and this one's Al Qaeda. Like, how does this relate to my life?
Well,
And he's just kind of like, have you been on the dark web?
well, I'm pretty cooked, so I guess that would be an accurate reading for me because I'm so cooked. My brain's like, whoop,
Right.
ADHD
Dark web though. You have been
on the dark.
You have been on the dark web.
I mean, I think too dark. Like,
How do
I've
you
seen
get
some-
onto the dark web?
I go through a few channels, like on YouTube, DarkTube, and I saw some weird
DarkTube.
Illuminati shit.
Ah.
I don't believe in that. It's fuck. That's too far.
Right.
You guys seen that about they drink baby's blood or whatever?
Yes. Yes.
Some freaky shit.
I think you can really get caught up.
That's too much.
What's the furthest you've gone? Like,
That-
what's the?
The
But,
Great
but then
Awakening.
believe as well. What's the furthest you've gone down and being like, all right, that's actually...
Well, I had a slight belief that Celine Dion was gonna suck baby's blood to age younger, but
I've heard the baby's blood's a real consistent one. And it's always like these key figures. It's like Ellen. And it's like, yeah, they drink baby's blood to give them like, what is it, eternal youth or something
yeah,
like that?
it's
I
like
think,
a
you know why I think that works? Is because it's the most hectic thing you can think of.
That's
that
true.
ma-
Killing babies, I guess.
But
you
not
reckon
just
it's
killing
true?
babies. It's like, all right, that's not believable. But then when you add in the physical element of drinking their blood, it's like, all right, that's kind of cool. There might be something to that, you know?
And then there's the demon and spirits. Where are you when it comes to like demon people
yes.
and
Well-
spirits? That all kind of, you start to go down this rabbit hole, then you realize certain people are just the devil.
Travis Scott. Like, remember the concert?
Yes.
That was that's when I started to click on. I was like, when you saw like the fire of the concert and you'd see all the symbols, I was like, and then on the For You page on TikTok would come up constantly, and I was like, is there more to this than meets the eye? Is this like some
So you think Travis Scott is a devil,
is-
a demon?
or evil?
Oh, he's evil.
Evil. I mean, I like his music. I mean, I did play his song a week after.
But
it
that's
was
because you
bands.
found out.
Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't play his songs. You got like for a week on Spotify, I couldn't even play his
Oh,
songs.
dang.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And
Wait,
then a week
personally,
after-
or Spotify was blocking you?
Spotify was blocking me, so I
Oh,
couldn't even
dang.
play his song. I
Yeah.
can't even think of his songs now. Give me a beat.
Yeah, what's a Travis Scott song?
What's a Travis Scott?
What, Goosebumps?
Yeah.
What is it?
We look up the lyrics and it's like, drink baby's blood. I don't
What-
remember him saying
Don't
that.
stop the concert. Let them all be squashed to death. That's very interesting that he's got that in the song Goosebumps.
That
Dang.
makes sense now.
So he's a demon.
He's a demon.
Who else is a demon?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen. That's
Oh,
a big
she's-
one. Everyone goes back to
She's
Ellen.
a dog. She's evil.
Ellen's evil.
Evil. And look at her.
She's pretty good looking.
Yeah. I mean, she's no Portia de Rossi.
She's pretty good looking, Ellen.
She's a good looking dude.
She's like, yeah, she's a good looking dude. Yeah, she's what, 60 or something like that?
Yeah.
Would you let Ellen give you a massage?
Definitely not.
You wouldn't.
No.
Right. So Ellen's
I feel like she'd have calloused hands.
Oh, wait, who would you let massage you? What celebrity would you want?
Any celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm not picky.
That's funny because earlier you were saying Sarah's a celebrity.
Where's the Walter White gift? Got me.
Guilty.
Got me. If I just keep on stripping down more and more as the episode goes
This
on,
could turn into a strip show.
It might literally.
I mean, I'm down for that.
We might be. I'm literally maybe on this desk by the end of the podcast.
Getting a massage.
Getting a massage and being told to turn over.
Reading.
Karim got a tarot card reading that says he'll get a massage from an alien.
I don't know why I have to have the reading on my penis.
Oh, this content is fire.
Goodness
Would
gracious.
it be the snake tarot card then if it was...
Okay.
Maybe the
okay.
worm
Let's
tarot
go.
card.
Maybe the very modest beetle. Maybe the very modest.
Might have to get this out again.
Oh, there we go.
Here she is. What was it? It's fucked.
Okay, back
Smart.
into the topic of demons. The Antichrist. The sausage. It gets where we're going with this. A lot of people say that Donald Trump is the Antichrist and he's going to come and stop all this evil in the world.
That's what I think. He
That's
stops
what
all
you
the
do think.
pedos. I mean,
Wait,
I've heard that take as well. He's the Antichrist and he's going to free everyone from
Trump
this evil.
Daddy?
Yeah, Trump Daddy. He's the Antichrist.
Okay.
he's going to stop all the pedos. I mean, my next door neighbour's a pedo.
Well,
so
I guess he's going to be stopping us.
How long have you lived next to him?
all my life.
Dang. Oh, so your next door neighbour is an actual
Yeah, he's an
pedophile.
actual pedo.
What happened?
Well,
Like-
apparently he shacked up another next door neighbour's daughter, and she was going to dob him in for being a pedo, but then he still has kids.
Wait,
But then,
shacked-
custody.
it
shacked
turns
up.
out he was like pretty good looking and famous.
No.
Okay.
He's on the dole, mate. He's been on the dole for like 20 years.
Beat me to it.
So shacked up. What does that mean?
Like, he knocked her up.
Oh, he knocked
Oh.
her up.
Yeah, and then they had kids together, but she thought he was a pedo, so she was going to dob him into the police.
Dang, wait, so how old was she and how old was
I
him?
don't know.
Yeah,
Like, I
how
think
old
they
was
got
he?
together like
She
18.
thought he was a pedo, and then she realized that she was 25.
Yeah, probably. So, my question is he actually a pedo, or...
What are the ages?
Oh, he's like 45 now,
And how old's...
and she's like 38.
Oh, but when did you have the kid?
Oh, I think the kid's like 18.
18. Wait, so how old was she? 18, 35. I'm trying to do the math here. I'm not
Like
that good
straight, like 18.
16?
Yeah, well, freshie, 16, knocked
Dang.
What?
up.
All right, that's a problem.
That's
Yeah,
legal.
that's-
16 in Penrith is basically like 45.
That's like...
Six-
Well, they went to school together.
oh,
So,
wait, how much older? Oh, what? How?
yeah. So, pedo.
I'm very confused
Yeah,
about
how-
this timeline.
Yeah.
So
here.
they hooked up when she was 16. He was how old?
I don't know, like
15.
15,
Yeah. No, how old? Like 30.
30 something.
I'm starting to think this guy didn't exist at all. That's what I'm
He's a
I'm
pedo.
starting to think. How would they go to school together?
He's just throwing out numbers like a lottery.
Yeah, she was
Pretty
16, he
much.
was 38. They went to school
Yeah,
together.
talking shit. But all we
Um,
know is that he's a pedophile.
I imagine
apparently.
that's
He's
what's going
now
on.
39,
in your-
she's 42. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
So what about when I was in the pool when I was a child? Like, what if he's watching through the...
True.
Ooh,
Right.
he's a peeping Tom.
But I think we're falsely accusing this man. I don't think he's done anything wrong.
that we
All right,
know of.
sausage court.
Sausage court.
Sausage court. We have
Yeah, we're going to the sausage court, everyone.
all right, opening remarks, please, from the
Okay, because we're defending all men here.
and what
We don't believe there are any pedophiles.
what's the other one? The defendant and the
The
Jury.
persecutor, something. The victim. I don't know. All right, you're speaking on behalf of the victim. What transpired? What's the problem here?
Well, I believe that I was persuaded into being a pedophile.
No, you're speaking. You're just no, you're. All right.
yeah, you're a pedophile. Prove otherwise.
Well,
You're like, I rest my case.
I rest
No. All right. So you're saying, what's the problem? What did he do wrong?
he was showing inappropriate images to my son.
Wait, this is new. Oh
No, we're talking about you.
Real.
You,
Yeah.
This is
real.
you.
as a pedophile.
No, you're. What's the problem? You're speaking on behalf of the woman who was.
Yes. Why is this man a pedophile?
Yeah.
We're basically saying he's not. There's no evidence that he is.
I'm
but you're saying
impartial.
he is.
He got
I'm
his
impartial.
genitals out in front of the children.
Oh,
Did
And
he
he
literally
showed them
did.
porn.
He did.
Yeah.
He did do this.
Yeah, he showed them porn.
How do you know?
Please
Live
wait
next
your
door.
turn, please.
Live next door.
But you saw kids in there watching porn.
Well, we've heard the kids watching porn.
You've heard.
And some of the language that comes out of their mouth.
At it, the kids.
Yeah.
What, who,
They're
what
saying
kids?
stuff about sucking cocks and like 10 years old and
Yeah, they're from
His
Penrith.
kids, his own kids.
yeah.
Oh, he has kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Dang.
That's
yeah.
why you have kids.
He's a pedophile.
Okay, so he has kids. He knocked up a 16-year-old. Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What other evidence do we have?
Well, the neighbours confirmed that he's a pedophile.
With what?
Are you calling the neighbours a liar?
Yes. You can't just call anyone a pedophile.
The speculations were that he used to fondle the children too.
Oh, really?
Sydney's most wanted pedophile in Penrith.
Goodness. His own children.
His own flesh and blood.
Dang. Talk about swimming in your own Nepean River. Am I right?
Hey!
Doesn't even make sense at all. It doesn't make sense.
What
I
is-
wasn't quick enough.
What does he do for a job?
He's in the doll.
He's,
Oh.
So he's got plenty of time to show images.
goodness.
Of
Okay.
porn.
And it's a problem. You live next to this guy. You leave the house. He's mowing the front lawn. Do you
Yeah.
wave or you just
No.
you shout out? Okay.
He always leers at me, but I'm too old to be taking advantage of him because couldn't be. You know, I'm 33, so I wouldn't
yeah.
be
No
a
one.
pedophile.
Yeah.
What if you tried to wear like a schoolgirl outfit? Again, this is a little bit of this is for me later on. So you're wearing a schoolgirl outfit.
I don't know. He might change his tune.
That might be a good test.
Yeah, maybe I'll just come home one day with a schoolgirl outfit and.
See what he does. Suddenly he's acting. He's like, oh hello.
He's like,
oh hello. Who are
"Hello,
you?
Sarah.
Who are you? Who are you? I haven't seen you
Are
before.
Mummy and Daddy home tonight? Jesus.
Dang, is that a normal thing that many pedophiles in Penrith?
Yeah. there's
Pedophiles in Penrith say that after a few glasses
Pedophiles
of
in
wine.
Penrith. Peter pedophile.
Peter pedophile picked a pair of preteen pretty
Panties.
pretty
Panties from Penrith. Oh dear.
But that's interesting. I'm not surprised.
I mean, we're not shocked.
Crazy things going on in Penrith. What is the craziest thing you've ever seen?
Ooh, there's a lot.
Mm.
Probably the bear the panther running through the bush.
So there's an actual panther.
There's a panther.
Was it a bear or a panther?
We don't know. It's a bear / a panther. But
I have a feeling
It's
that people in Penrith like to tell lies.
Are you lying? to us?
I think people take a lot of mushrooms in Penrith and maybe they see things that aren't
so
there.
they've seen because there's the Penrith Panthers.
Yeah, the penny panthers.
I don't like how many P's I'm having to say talking about Penrith, and I don't like the way P sounds
Yep.
in my mouth.
All right. So
Penrith Panthers is the icon for the football team, and people apparently say they've seen a panther.
They've seen the mascot in the bush, in the wilderness, at the Nepean River.
The Nepean River.
Nepean River is the best thing going for Penrith.
Gosh,
It's beautiful, 7 kilometres of nice trail and water.
I remember going to the Nepean River.
Yeah, it's sick.
As a trip in school. It's quite nice.
Yeah,
it was a trip for all the school mascots. I was dressed up as a panther at the time.
Dressed up as a panther, and there was some loose bloke in the bushes who
Pedophile.
who started screaming.
Who
With my
kept saying,
neighbour.
"Don't listen to Sarah." No, because if you really believe that you'd be trying to take this guy down.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just more for comedic purposes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what we do on this podcast. We
Yeah.
break down jokes until they're not funny.
Speaking of funny, are women in comedy funny?
Are women? Here we go. We're into a really good topic here.
Ooh.
Are women funny?
Actually,
Well, I
Coming
think
from
so.
a female comedian.
I mean, I'm not your typical female comic. I don't suck cock to get spots. but-
oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
is
What's
that a
going
shot?
on here?
Yeah. Do you know of anyone sucking?
Well,
cocks?
I mean, I've heard.
And do you know where they are right about now? If they want to have a spot on the Such a Boys podcast.
I mean, I've heard speculations.
Dang. Who? Do you want to drop any names?
Nah, we can't name drop.
We can't name.
You can work it out for yourselves.
Interesting. So that's a thing that goes on.
Yeah,
Because we're
apparently
gonna need
so.
a name.
Sarah Marko, no.
It's like, yeah, she did. It wasn't even for a spot.
Yeah, it was just, it's just,
It's
you
just,
know,
It's an
it's a
interesting
Friday
argument.
night.
just a Friday night.
Yeah.
We were talking
Peter
about this
River.
a little bit before, but do women have it easier in comedy because there's spots literally available?
I think they do when they're starting out. Like, for example, like booked rooms because they're
Yes.
a female, they've got good looks, gonna get put on. But that's not the case for everyone.
If you're a room runner and you want to seem good, you post that picture where it's like there's like five out of 8 of the comics are women. You know what I mean? And then the more segregated it gets, the better you kind of look.
That's right.
So, I mean, is that good? Or do you think there's a stigma attached? Or how does
I
that
think
work?
there should be like, I'm not really feminist, so I think it should be like, you know, male, female, whatever, talent.
That's good. Yeah, the funniest person.
Yeah,
reaches
talent,
the
the
top.
hardest worker.
I like that. I like that a
Yeah.
lot. Have you ever performed at like all female shows?
Yeah, like, the girls.
Oh, okay. What are your thoughts on those shows? Are they necessary? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean,
Is
it's
it
good
holding
for
people back?
diversity, but I feel like they want a certain type of comedy, you know? Whereas
So when
I'm
you're
more
going
of-
up there saying they should go back to where they
Oh.
came from,
Yeah,
they're not
that's
really
not
dealing
really-
with that.
I think I'm more like the broader kind of comedy, you know, like,
So then it might even be a hindrance because it's like, yeah, we're going to tell you what a female comedian should be like. If they're like, well, you're not giving us what we want to represent,
pretty much.
then it's like, well, where am I going to get up?
Well, keep going until you find a place that...
I really admire that. I admire that you're kind of saying strong to who you are. Do you know what I mean? It is
Yeah.
very refreshing as well watching you do your set. Because you are one of the rawest comedians out there.
Yeah, well, like it...
Right.
Well, we're raw dogging.
And I'm not talking about what I have to do to get spots.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the stage time either. Talking about different kind of spots.
Yeah. So it's like you think it's fine, but you're not like for it.
No.
Okay.
That's interesting, and probably is that a scary thing to say? Even, do you know what I mean? Because it's like
Will that not get me spots?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm wondering.
Have you had like a bad experience after doing one of those shows, like being given kind of the side eye or some eye
Yeah.
rolls?
Yeah.
You have.
Because I go like far. They'll be like, oh, like I'll do a pedophile joke or like...
Yeah.
Just even my tagline, people will be like, ooh. Ooh.
How do the audience respond?
They like it.
Right.
They love it.
But the comedians don't.
Yeah, the comedians, some of the female comics don't know how to take...
Maybe.
Do you want
it's-
to, again, whenever you want to, we can do some name dropping.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Maybe it's a catch-22 kind of thing. Like the simple fact that if you were to get on a room that's like progressive, and then you're making jokes that go against that, do you know what I mean? Maybe that's where the problem would come from.
Yeah, so just change the material for that kind of room.
Yeah, like I almost feel like you'd have better luck getting on at a room that's like, all right, we're just doing raucous comedy, doesn't matter who you are, versus a all-female room.
That's right, yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Especially, certain brands of comedy as well.
Like Skinner's
Yeah.
room, for example, is loose, so I'd get on... You know what I mean?
Have you got on there?
Yeah.
Sick.
What's the worst kind of response you've had from a crowd? Being a looser comedian.
Not lately, but when I was shit. You know when you go through periods where you're like shit? Like last year, after lockdown, I found it hard to get the groove back.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my spark. I kind of... 'cause
That's
it
why
was
you got the
so long.
sausage. That's why you
Yeah,
finally got your sausage.
yeah.
To get your
Keeps me
groove
warm
back.
at night.
Yes.
But I lost the spark for a bit, so I was like, but now that like I've gotten back into it, you know, at least do 2 a week.
Dang. Okay.
You got to keep it up. It's like a muscle. Like
But during that, you've had some bad...
yeah,
I
like
guess-
when I first
yeah.
came back, I felt like I wasn't really being Sarah Marko, if you know what I mean. Like I
Yeah.
was kind of like
Right.
being a bit like, I don't know the word. Like
Were you being kind of like a bit of a celebrity where you had that newfound TikTok fame? That
I
you
think so.
gathered
Yeah, that's
over?
all I had. That's the only material I had. I was like, yeah, I'm on TikTok. Blah blah blah.
Oh, true.
Clout's clout. Blah blah blah. I mean, I still have that. You know.
You have a bit of... Yeah, you're
Yeah.
coming up with a TikTok shirt,
Yeah.
which
like,
is a thing.
it's a thing.
What's it like on TikTok? I think you mentioned before you get some interesting messages on TikTok.
Yeah, the comments are great. Like the
Yes.
best one I had was, "You look like Centrelink supports you.
What?
Centrelink supports you," and I was like, "Here's my CRN."
And you're like, well, here's my paycheck. Okay. All right.
Wait, support shoe?
Yeah.
Support you.
Oh, Centrelink supports you.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You got hung up on the P.
I was thinking Centrelink port shoe. I don't know what a port shoe is, but I know if Centrelink had a port shoe, it would kind of make sense.
I'm glad you pulled that up and didn't just listen back. You know what I mean? Being like, oh, support you. Then kind of listen back and be like, oh.
That's the best one I had. Or,
Does Centrelink support you?
That's pretty fine.
but I'm like, yeah. And then there was one about your cheeks, because I did that Fatima character with the Botox. They're like, your cheeks are more defined than Bill Cosby's case file.
That's good. Well,
That was
people are
good
being
one.
funny.
Yeah, they're good, like, hate comments. Like, you can use them for comedy. Like, it's good.
Of course. Wait, and who's this Fatima character?
Oh, she's
Is she based on someone?
like the typical Botox Bankstown, you know.
Okay.
She's,
She
you
likes
know,
going
the
to
Moe
Sephora.
don't worry, you know.
Yeah.
Do we want Fatima? The character, hang on.
Have you met? I guess you would know many Fatimas.
Yeah, I know many Fatimas.
You know one of the Fatimas, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Baby, take me to Sephora,
fucking dog.
baby. Baby, I want to go to Sephora. Baby, come on, let's take me to Sephora. I just want to get the new.
Oh my God, you're so toxic, Moe.
Moe, I just want to get the foundation, Moe. Just come on, give it to me. I want to go. We're just gonna keep doing this
He's a
character.
dog.
I feel unsafe.
You're a fucking dog, you cheated on me again. And then it's like, at the end of every clip, it's like, nothing from House O's.
Yeah, from House O's.
Yeah, after every clip with Fatima, I'd be like, I don't know, Fatima went viral. I don't know why.
Did she?
Yeah.
She went viral. It's true because it's a good kind of critique on, like it's a funny day.
It's easy to do.
Everyone
you know?
knows a Fatima.
It's so easy to do, you know. Oh my God, your dog. Like,
Is that how you're getting followers? Just from a video blowing up kind of thing? And then
yeah,
you
one
s-
went viral at work because I work at the airport.
Oh, you work at
Oh,
the
we haven't told
airport?
people that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What do you do at the airport?
I'm a ground bitch, so I like board the flights. Thank you down
actually,
the
you do
stairs.
have a funny bit about
Yeah. Down the stairs.
What about I work on the ground at an airport in the cafe?
That's very good.
Grounding
That's good.
beans up.
Grounding beans. Which
You guys keep going. I'll think of another one.
was it about the airport?
Dave, what's it like
So-
at the airport?
I mean, it's
I guess
like a
let's just say you don't want to have Fatima boarding the plane.
No, I mean, I have to put on professional for like 15 minutes.
Oh,
I
really?
have the airport voice. You know, it's like, good evening, everyone.
Oh, you do the announcements?
Yeah.
Right.
Give us a little demo of that.
You have done this as a bit,
Yeah.
which is it's all coming back.
It's coming back to me
Okay.
now. Jesus. Good evening for all Virgin Australia guests travelling to Brisbane on flight VA 999. Boarding for your service will commence through gate 45.
I think I've
That's pretty
heard
good.
you literally talk.
It's like a character.
That's crazy. Have you done flights for the Gold Coast?
Yeah, the Golden Coast.
Because I go to the Gold Coast regularly.
Really? With Virgin Australia?
With Virgin.
Virgin.
Maybe I didn't know we're talking about Fatima.
Hey, you want to go to the Gold Coast? Get on the bags.
No, we're going to the coast, bro. We're going to the casino because we're going. You got the beach there, bro. A lot of hot babes, cuz. Got those
Legit.
blonde babes and stuff like that, bro. Anyway, Jackson's uncomfortable because he doesn't like ethnic people.
I
That's the
love
only
ethnic
reason.
people. And I love when people do voices.
But Gold Coast, bro, is literally Bankstown on a plane. Like, it's like Moe and Don't Worry and Fatima. Literally. Like, you board the flight, they're like, what do you mean I don't need a mask? I got an exemption, you dog. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm going up there with the boys to get on the bags? Fucking, yeah. They do bags when, like, I saw a guy doing a bag before
What?
he got on. Oh, I just disregarded it. I was like,
Are you kidding? Going to the Gold Coast?
yeah. I was like, where's mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Give
Yeah, give us a
Sarah
little-
Marko.
I mean, I don't do those kind of things. We don't do drugs.
True.
Love the pause.
What about all right, so we've had a lot of guests on the podcast, okay? A lot of comedians, all right?
And Jackson wants to have Fatima on the podcast for the rest of the episode.
Okay, baby, let's go. I can do the character the whole time.
I'm thinking you literally would have called a bunch of the flights I've been on.
Yeah, I'm there like all the time.
Would you ever do it as Fatima? Just really subtle, be like, oh yeah, flight going to. How would Fatima sound? And you'd be like, oh no, sorry, I'm just from Bankstown.
I'm like, oh, all guests go to Melbourne on flight VA8666. Moe, don't worry, he's coming to the kitchen. Jesus Christ. I don't know. What would Fatima do? She'd be like, oh my God, I guess we're going to the Gold Coast.
What other characters did you say you had as well?
Oh, well, me.
Oh, you've got
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
You
So
say
again,
your own.
like I do like news reports. You guys have probably seen I do a lot of skits where I do like news reports. I just
Yeah.
love news reports. I think I want to be a journalist.
Oh, especially with
Sick.
that voice.
I think I've had a revelation. Like during lockdown, I was like, maybe I'll do journalism. And then I'm like, do I do a podcast? Do I do comedy? Do I do TikTok? It's just so much.
You would do a very good kind of like conspiracy theory. Like almost just like a Joe Rogan sort of podcast. Just like you kind of have this show and just go down like the rabbit hole.
Yeah, just
Explore
rant.
certain things. Yeah, and rant. That
I
could
love to
work.
rant.
Yeah, you could do a solo one.
Yeah, and just have
half
guests.
an hour solo rant podcast.
Sarah's solo hour.
Yeah.
You know what? We're doing it. Sausage Boys is producing the.
I'm gonna cheer for that.
Yeah. Sausage
Cheers.
Boys is now presenting Sarah Marko's. What?
What would you call it?
Fuck off with Sarah Marko.
F off with Fatima. That'd be good. I do like the sound of that.
F off
Yeah.
with Sarah Marko.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We've,
Okay, everyone. Ladies and
hey,
gentlemen,
hey,
we've
hey,
done
hey,
it. Welcome back.
All right. All right. How do we do this? All right. So.
Have you done a podcast before?
No, I haven't.
This is your first podcast?
This is my first podcast, and I
Wow.
feel so privileged.
This is the
Yes.
first.
This is my first ever.
Well,
Wow.
we're actually looking out into producing other podcasts.
Yeah.
So this is perfect.
Literally.
We've come up. You're the producer. I'm the.
We'll literally we'll have our guest, and then you can take over the studio, and then you
Yeah.
can have your own guest.
That's sick.
I don't
Yeah.
even think you need a guest.
Just do
That's
your
right.
own thing.
I'm thinking raw dogging it.
Yeah, right. Well,
Half an hour.
Should you have a host? Is there anyone in the comedy scene you would like to have as a co-host? This is a good one. Like Huey Phillips or Lachlan McAllister or
Lachlan,
something.
yeah.
Lachlan.
You
Yeah.
and Lachlan. That
Yeah.
would be... Oh, that would be so good.
that'd be the funniest
That
thing.
would be... Not joking, my favourite podcast. You and Lachlan McAllister having
Just
like
going
a show
off,
together.
like-
Oh my gosh, I would love to see that.
Let's make it happen.
I'm not even joking. That would just be...
You hear that, Lachlan McAllister? You hear that?
That would be the greatest thing of all time. I literally want to clip this and send it to him.
Let's do it.
That would
I'm
be the
calling him right
funniest-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What
we're
do you want,
literally-
bro? Are you?
What do you want?
Crown comedy?
Yeah. What do you want?
What do you want?
We're calling Lachlan. Do you want to put him on speaker to build a little bit of anticipation?
I'll get him.
We'll get Lachlan. He'll answer. He
Does he have
literally.
COVID?
Does he?
Who doesn't have COVID?
It's not real. So.
It's not. Yeah, it's fake.
So he's
I mean,
basically.
he's just being weak.
Yeah, he's being a woman.
Yeah,
I don't
woman.
know.
Yeah,
Ew.
well, yeah, that's true. A weak woman.
I'm a little bit used to having all male guests.
Yeah. As a first.
Have you experienced much misogyny as well?
Well, sometimes, but I kind of
Yo.
don't mind.
Oh,
I
wait a
laugh.
second.
Hey!
Speaking of misogyny, we
The
have the
biggest
CEO
misogynist.
of misogyny, everyone.
Lachlan
Lachlan McAllister,
Lachlan.
everyone,
Lachlan
is
fucking
entering the
McAllister.
podcast.
Yeah, Lachlan, you're live on the Sausage Boys podcast.
What's up? Is that my main bitch Sarah Marko?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, fucking hell. How are you, dog?
We've got some good news for you, Lachlan.
What's that?
All right, so Sausage Boys is about to produce a brand new podcast on our network. All right.
Fuck off.
It's true. It's
It's
true.
true. It's happening.
It's literally happening right now.
Are
This,
you doing Sarah Marko's podcast?
yes. And guess what?
Fuck yeah.
You've got the honor
Yeah.
of being her co-host.
Alright.
Yeah.
What does that entail?
Talking shit.
Talking shit.
Massages.
Yes, massages.
Tarot readings.
Talking about how people should go back to where they
Came
came from.
All right, so not to
Donald
put you under
Trump.
too
Donald
much-
Trump.
Not to put you under
COVID.
too much pressure, Lachlan, but we're gonna need a hard yes right now.
Or a hard R.
You're being Sarah's co-host. Can we get a hard
I'm not
yes?
fucking going out to Penrith every week.
You dog. We're not doing it in Penno.
All right. We're gonna work something else out. It's not gonna be in Penrith, but
It may be here.
but you're going to be her co-host. Yes.
Okay.
And
you
there you
rooting?
have it,
What's
ladies
he
and
doing? It's not
gentlemen.
he's rooting.
He's
like,
probably masturbating.
he's
If
probably
you've listened to his
wanking.
episode a few episodes ago, he may be masturbating
Actually,
right now.
Jordan, I just finished. So
Have you got COVID?
huh?
Have you got COVID?
Not anymore.
Well, speaking of COVID, what are your thoughts on the
According to
vaccine?
government, I do.
What are your thoughts on the
According
vaccine?
to the government. What are your thoughts on the vaccine, Lachlan? Just before we wrap up, all right, actually, Sarah, Lachlan, we're going to give people a little taste.
Okay, this is a little taste. This is a
Oh.
world exclusive premiere of the
Thoughts on the
F off with
vaccine?
Sarah Marko.
Welcome back to F Off with Sarah Marko with your co-host, Lachlan McAllister. What are we going to talk about? People need to fuck off and go back to where they came from.
Did you ask my opinion on the vaccine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
Yeah, what vaccine? Which one are you talking about?
I don't know. Apparently there's some COVID one. I don't know if
The
it
COVID
works.
vaccine.
The COVID one?
Yeah, we'd like to hear your opinion on the COVID vaccine.
Which one? What COVID vaccine?
The COVID-19. Or as
Is there a
Lachlan,
COVID vaccine?
or as
there?
Lachlan McAllister says, too
Is
old.
it a vaccine?
It's all fake.
Is it? I thought it was gene altering therapy. It's not actually a vaccine. It's not. It's not a vaccine. They just give you a shot that alters your DNA. Are you asking me about
It gives you Down syndrome.
DNA altering?
I guess we may
Talking
be.
about
Yeah.
the government enforced gene altering?
Well, we're already
it's
fucked,
good.
so it's not going to
I
really
think
do
it's
much
good.
difference,
I
is
think they
it?
should be doing that.
F off with Sarah Marko. Did not make
Fucking-
it to one episode.
No.
So you have to alter your genes so you can walk into a fucking bar.
Alter your genes. What are we talking about? Adam Grapsh? Trying to get a job at... I don't even know.
Have you had Adam Grapsh on?
All right,
Oh, yes, we have that
that's a
before,
little
yeah,
intro.
correct.
All right,
He was
thanks
our
so much for
first
that,
guest,
Lachlan.
actually.
Are we going to? I'm not. These guys might.
I
be.
might
These guys might
make
be.
an appearance.
But I'll. Yeah, we got to jump back on the pod. We'll talk to you soon, man. See you, bro.
That was Lachlan McAllister, everyone.
There you go, guys. All right.
I'm
so-
liking.
I'm so
liking
excited
the
about
sounds of
this.
that a
It's just
lot.
two people going off.
Yeah.
All right, we got to pull some strings. We'll get this together.
Whose strings we pull?
Pull some strings. What are we talking about? Adam Grapsh. What he doesn't do to put on pants.
All right, now we're gonna get Adam
Hello.
Grabshot.
Have you had Adam Grapsh on?
He was our first
Yeah.
guest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
He's a big personality.
Yeah.
Let's say a very,
Very
very
big personality.
personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he get his cock out or something, or what?
Oh no, that'd be a very humble sized personality if he did.
What's your comedy icon? Who do you
Oh yes.
you love the Australian scene or your world?
Or
your,
Carl
your
Barron, Bill Burr,
Nice.
people that go
Okay.
off. People that go off.
Carl Barron.
Oh,
does-
Barrett, I don't know.
I
If
mean,
he
people-
particularly goes
People
I'm
off.
that go off.
observational.
People that go off. Dimitri Martin.
Yeah.
I like people who just really kind of just scream. Like people like Tig
Authentic.
Notaro. Right, authentic people.
Yeah, like the real deal, you know? Like, tell it how it is. Dave Chappelle.
Okay, nice.
None
Any-
of this pussy dipping around
Yes.
topics. You know, we want to hear what we're not meant to say in the real world. We
That's
want to
good.
hear it.
I
We want
like
to
that.
hear it.
You
like
carry
that a
that ethos in your
Yeah,
own
fuck
comedy.
it. If I want to have a gay joke, I'll do a gay joke. If I want to do a pedophile joke, I'll do a pedophile joke. Rape jokes where I draw the line.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
No, this is actually good.
Yeah.
I was about to say you fit right in.
Well, let's just say we're drawing a few lines when we go on stage.
Well,
So,
Well-
right, your thoughts, you kind of find that's too far.
yeah, that's everything else. Like, do a gay joke, do an abortion joke.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Everything.
Gay.
This is a personal line that you draw, or if someone else kind of does this.
Oh, my personal line. I just don't think that's funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything else is funny.
Do you think it can be funny at all?
Oh, depending if you're a good writer, I guess, on how you. I guess if it happened to you, then.
But
you
it's
could-
harder to write a good joke about.
Yeah, like I haven't been raped, so I can't really write a rape joke.
Right.
But maybe if I had been raped, I could write a rape joke.
But
What
you
about
can,
the-
But you can write a gay joke. That's.
I have.
Yeah, well, what is
Okay,
that?
what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't even know
And
if it's a
pedophile
joke.
jokes, apparently, you can keep
Pedophile
on.
jokes are really something that I enjoy.
Right.
I
What
don't know
about
why. I
the
never
Louis,
used to.
the classic Louis rape joke?
Oh, the
Was
What's
that
the
you can't rape a woman unless you want to have sex with her really bad and she won't let you. Which
well,
is
I have dropped. What have I done in comedy? I have
You have done a rape joke before.
not a rape joke, but I've dropped the N word. That.
Did you? Let's get into that.
And I was like, I was mortified. Like my face was like, it was funny, but I was like, I'm gonna get cancelled. I think you were there.
Really?
That's why you said it.
That's what you said. Karim's in the room tonight. Anyway,
Like,
that.
it was really funny. It was like sweating like a.
You're like, wait, who let this
Yeah.
in?
I can't even say it, but sweating like.
Right. Gosh, when this was recent.
No, this
That-
was like 2 years ago, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm going to get cancelled." No one's
Sarah,
gonna
I wasn't
put me
doing
on.
comedy 2 years ago.
Well, maybe there's another black guy.
Let's just say they all look alike.
Let's just say I didn't trust the guy.
Let's just
No,
say I
I
may have
the
seen.
brown sugar. We like the brown sugar.
Okay. Let's just say I may have seen Karim a few times passing through Bankstown and Blacktown.
Let's just
Roundabout
say, I wasn't actually at an open mic, and I was actually looking in a mirror, applying a certain kind of makeup to me, look a certain way.
On that, drag queens. What do we?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on
All
drag
right,
queens?
sorry about that, guys. It got a
Jackson.
bit dark back there.
Yeah.
He's got it. He can do it. He can do it. He's
Uh,
great. Speaking of drag queens,
yeah.
my girlfriend's a drag queen. I don't remember the joke.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I like the natural look.
I told my girlfriend I prefer the natural look. Unfortunately, she's a drag queen. That's fine.
That's fine. I dig it.
I like that a lot.
That deserves a lol. That deserves a lol.
It's a great joke.
I
I
like
did
it.
want to have to bring that one up.
I dig it.
It's so yeah. The big battle that I'm going through with comedy at the moment is keep trying to say the N-word. No, I'm joking. I keep
Don't make my mistake.
Right, so what happened after you said it?
Well, I was just like, fuck. Like, people were laughing because
Oh,
it was
they
funny,
were.
but then I was like, fuck, I'm going to get
Oh,
cancelled.
dang. And then you
I was-
realised you were in Penrith. And
No,
you
I
were
was
like,
a
"Oh, no, I'm
crowd.
not
I
gonna
was a
get
crowd,
cancelled."
and I was like, fuck, I'm going to, because like big comedians were there watching. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to get cancelled. You know, everyone talks. But I haven't been cancelled, so.
Right. Crown, I do find
Luckily,
is
it
a
happened
very,
at Crown. Like,
it's a very open-minded room.
yeah, you can pretty much do anything.
Let's just say,
Yeah. And it can also be bad because then you like, when you do another room, you're like, but it's fine, Crown. And the other room will be like,
I know I've had that exact experience.
they're like,
Well, I do my material, and they're like
just,
nothing. So I don't even know how he can say that.
but you do say it. Like,
Mm.
I do it.
Yeah. I think it's important too. I think it's
Yeah.
very important just to kind of lay it out there because again, it is the idea of
It's
it's comedy. I don't believe those things. It's a classic idea. I think it's Smoey. What?
Baby theory.
Oh, can you? Oh, easy. Yeah. It's just Amy's food.
Like
Ah,
today
okay.
with Coles, right? They've got a. I was talking to you about it about they have the aisle saying Asian, and apparently people are calling it racist because there's an aisle that says Asian food.
Right.
But there's Mexican, Italian, like.
But the messed up thing is that's where they sell the dogs
and the cats.
and the cats.
You know what I mean? This world's too PC. Like even in Kmart, they've got fucking dolls that have Down syndrome.
They got dolls and they call it the Penrith section.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
2 for 2. Can I get a third? What was it about the dolls in
Like
Kmart?
there's dolls, gay family dolls, but there's no straight representation. It's just gay family dolls, Down syndrome dolls, dolls in a wheelchair. And to me, it's not inclusive.
I was trying to write a joke about that, like with porn as well. Like there's ebony porn. If you want
Midget
to
porn.
see like a black chick, there's like Asian porn. If you want to see an Asian chick, and then if you want to see a white chick, it's just porn. What's the deal with that, huh?
I don't know. I don't watch porn, but when I used to watch porn, I saw some fucked up.
You don't watch it.
Nah,
You don't watch it at all.
nah.
Okay, well, welcome to the lying hour with Sarah Marko.
I don't. I seriously swear on my mother, do not watch porn. Like I used to.
You don't watch it.
No, I
Why?
used to watch. I'm rather rude. It doesn't do it for me.
Right.
But it doesn't really.
When did you stop?
What about if you were getting a massage from an elderly Asian man at the time?
Ever since I haven't had to watch porn.
Well, in that
Ever
case,
since.
that's why I get the rub and tug, and I don't need to watch porn because it's like a massage is like a sensual
It's way better.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't.
Don't touch your
No,
touch your taters or your Johnny or your
No,
or your,
your Johnny Long Johns
Johnny
or yeah.
Long Johns or your.
I mean, they
What's,
don't touch, but you know,
Yeah. Mm.
Right. So when did you stop watching porn?
maybe 2 years ago.
What happened?
Ever since I did comedy.
Really? Oh, you've only been doing comedy for 2 years.
Well, I've been doing it longer, but properly, I'd say last 2 years. Like I did like 1 gig a month or one every 2 weeks. I wasn't really into it. Whereas last 2 years, I'm like, yeah, fucking comedy, it's passion, love it.
And you stopped porn.
Yeah, for comedy. That's
Oh,
That's
literally because
love.
was it taking too much time?
yeah,
Really?
that's love.
What were your go-tos?
Oh, well, my gay friends used to show me a lot of gay porn. So like two
Right.
guys.
You used to watch gay porn.
Yeah, like
I've
two
heard
guys.
that's a thing. I've
It's
heard
like
that's a
just
thing.
all
that-
these big cocks.
yeah.
You just see big cocks. I mean, I've seen some fucked up shit. You know, when we were younger, like teenagers, 2 girls, 1 cup,
Oh, dang.
eel soup.
Eel soup.
Oh,
I
this
haven't
isn't
watched that.
porn though.
Chick,
This is
she
just
put like an eel up her pussy. Ooh.
But for pleasure, you would watch gay porn.
Yeah.
Really, just like consistently.
Because it's all this straight porn, but it's like a story. Like,
Gay people are better storytellers.
yeah. I mean, I love the story of the porn. My favourite part's the story. You know how they're
I like the story.
they're like-
How does it get there?
we're sitting there and they're like, so.
So you come to Oxford Street often?
Yeah.
You in the fashion
And then the
business
kissing
for long?
starts. And you're like, ooh, and then like they get into it, and then they start.
Gay porn, though. I guess it's like guys watching lesbian porn.
Yeah, pretty much. Just cocks. We got it. When you're a big fag hag like me, like all I got shown was gay porn.
Really?
You're like, Sarah, watch this, Michael. Right?
How old were you when you first?
Probably in school, like when you're like year 10, you're like, oh, let's watch some porn.
And then your gay friends are like,
Yeah.
this is
like
what porn
later, like,
is.
early teens would watch porn on a Saturday night because what else is there to do?
Really?
After
So
you
you'd
go
have, like, a
clubbing,
Blockbuster?
you'd like go watch porn.
Wow. As a group.
Yeah.
Anything coming out? Any people pleasuring themselves?
No.
You're
just
just
laughing. Just fucking. just.
So you watch,
They're having sex.
so you were just watching it for fun and lols.
Yeah, just for lol.
Hey, let's all put on some porn. Yep.
Can we? Can we
Yeah.
make one?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Hey, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
This gay porn's so funny. Maybe I'm funny.
We're all funny. That's all we're here.
If gay porn is funny, then Jackson is Carl Barron. Carl Barron.
Carl Barron.
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
What about OnlyFans? What do you guys think about that? Like women empowerment? Do
I
you
love
think?
it.
Yeah.
I
agree.
just don't like how you have to pay for it.
Well, like I'm married at first sight.
That's all.
That-
I
You
wish there was like
probably
a
do.
Spotify sort of
No,
setup.
but you probably
That's a good
also.
idea.
Oh, okay. You really don't like the fact that you have to.
I don't like having to pay for it. I go down the Reddits, I go down like the forums and stuff like that. You can get like mega share files of the entire stuff for free.
You don't see it as like a nice like bag or jacket. Say there's this jacket costs $400.
Do you know what it is? It's like music.
Yeah.
It's always been free, and I always want it to be free. The fact that it's always been free, and then suddenly there's price attached to it, means I just can't kind of ethically do it. It's like, no, this has always been free. It's just like music. I will never pay for music.
Yeah, I don't pay. I
Yeah.
do Spotify,
Of
not
course.
premium, or
Oh, you don't
premium,
even-
and then you do it for a while, and it says update your subscription. But if it doesn't recognize it anymore, you just get it for free. Then I
think
feel
for
bad
instance,
because I'm not paying artists. You know what I mean? Like,
artists, they're gonna be all right. If
Are
you've
they?
seen any artists, they're all right.
Are they
Do you know
gonna
what
be
I mean?
okay?
They're gonna be okay. They don't need the extra few bucks that you're getting from paying for their music.
Because they're making all their money.
Touring.
Right.
when's your tour, guys? When's the big tour?
Yeah, we actually are going to have a bit of a show coming up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And we may actually have F Off with Sarah Marko being one of the featured podcasts.
Oh wow!
Literally, that may
I'm
be...
in.
I'm so excited for this
I'm in.
podcast.
I'm excited.
I am
Tonight's
beyond.
been like all you dickheads that's sitting at home having a wank.
Oh.
Look what we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're literally changing the world. We're coming up with
We are
podcasts.
changing the way comedy will be seen. Maybe we're going to be the next Joe Rogan. Maybe
Yeah.
we're going to be the next Bill Burr.
It might be the next big kind of Sydney conglomerate is going to be the Sausage Boys universe.
That's right. That's how it should
And
be.
we're going to have a whole
Yeah.
bunch of podcasts falling
Fuck
under
the
our wing.
homos. Fuck the.
We're not saying that. We're
Go
not
on,
saying that.
Yes. Tell them to go back to where they came from. bloody Rainbow Land or whatever.
Rainbow.
Bloody Rainbow Handbag Land. OnlyFans. Would you ever do one?
Nah, my mum wouldn't like it.
Right.
Would I?
Well, she doesn't have to know.
I don't know. Well, mummy doesn't know. It won't hurt her. I don't think I would. No.
She wouldn't want you.
Softcore.
She wouldn't want you to get.
Like I
treading
do
on her-
bikini pics, but I wouldn't.
Softcore. And that's the thing with OnlyFans. It can be so soft.
I wouldn't get my.
And we're not talking
Oh.
about Jackson's penis around a woman.
How much money are we talking?
Do you know what it is? It's all about your reach. You have a big following.
Yeah, just link it
So if you
tomorrow.
if you
OnlyFans.
linked an OnlyFans tomorrow, how many you've got? What 12,000 TikTok?
Yeah.
How's the Instagram?
Oh, like 3.5.
3.5. I'd say from TikTok you'd probably get like 20. Instagram you could probably get like 10 minimum
Wait, from
from OnlyFans. If you're doing like $3 for a subscription,
Yeah.
and
from
you have
3.5, you get how many subscribers? No.
Oh, it is not a weird bit. Okay,
no,
yeah.
no.
So let's say $3.50
Yeah.
monthly, and you have 30 subscribers.
How would you get 30 subscribers from 3.5K followers?
You basically break down. You have, 3,000 followers. And just like basic maths, everyone's seen it.
Per 100 followers, you would get how many subscribers?
Per 100, it'd probably be per 1,000.
Crown comedy.
Per 1,000, you get one.
You're probably getting around at 1.5.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? My goodness.
I don't think I would. No.
I think you could probably get, again, what do we do? What do we just say? I think you could get around 8 to 10 followers off the rip. $3.50.
Imagine me being known as like the OnlyFans of comedy.
That's the thing. And you could literally do it. What is that? So you have 10 fans monthly, $3. I cannot do maths. What is that? Oh, 30. Oh, no. What is that? 3 times 10.
30.
Doesn't seem like much. $30
You could
a
be
month.
making
I don't know.
$30 a month.
I was
That's
going to
too
say
much.
$300 a month would be really good.
I'll learn
but
my followers the hard
yeah,
way.
you'll learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Literally.
probably what you're looking at.
I've got it.
Minimum. Yeah.
I've got it. You subscribe to F Off with Sarah Marko, and you get a free month subscription. And then people just forget. And then they just pay as the months go on.
Oh. I could just send pics of someone else. How are they going to...
That's true.
I could do bikini pics. Like I'm fine
No,
with that.
Lachlan
You're
has to
fine
be
with-
involved in it too.
Oh no, he'd be like wanking over me or something.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
Be like,
I'd watch that.
Sarah's gonna give us a shoot.
I think
Lachlan's going to give you
I'm
a
just
shit.
going to give you I think bikini pics could work. That's all most OnlyFans are.
Well, I can't do my toes because, long story, a girl that was quite large stood on my toenails in the middle of Penrith Westfield many years ago, took the whole nail off, so now I can't sell my toes on OnlyFans.
What's happened to your toes?
Like they grow back retarded.
Really?
Like I have to go to the podiatrist because they grow back.
The nail.
Yeah, like the big toenail.
When she trod on him, did you say, hey?
Yeah, I was like, ah! No, I was like, fuck, because it was like, and then the whole thing came off.
Why'd she do it?
She gave me a hug and she,
Oh, no.
like,
Why would she do that?
Were you
because
like,
she's large.
were you like, ow?
Yeah, I was like, fuck. No, I was like, ah!
Were you like,
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Like, it's blood everywhere. Had to go to the first aid at Westfield, get like a band-aid.
Were you like,
whoa!
whoa?
Was it Crust of the Cloud?
Were were you like, son of a?
Yeah, son of a monkey spank. What is it?
Were you like, I don't even know.
Can you do crusty impressions?
Crusty
Can you-
impressions.
Yeah,
I can't even. It's
Oh,
been
you
such a long
spent-
time since I watched The Simpsons, so I can't even really. Are you good with because you are good with impressions?
Fatima.
Who else can you do?
Oh, Marge.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Ralph.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Lisa.
That's a very nice Ralph.
Lisa. I think I am like Ralph. I'm scared. If I was any cartoon,
off my toes.
isn't Ralph like the interpretation of females in Sydney comedy, like, or the
Dumb.
Sarah Marko?
I feel like that woman owes you
That's not-
that woman owes you compensation.
Yeah,
she
for
does.
doing that
Send
to
the
you.
dog the medical bills. Like,
Yeah.
that's $80 of.
What
At
did she
least.
do afterwards when she?
You could be
She's like,
making
sorry.
$30 a month if you were to do that.
That's material. That's good material. I'll use that tonight. Yeah.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah.
That could be a fetish.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, yeah, no, just
what about
straight
the
up.
devil talk again? You know, that's Travis Scott would be right up that. Jeez.
What's this about toes?
Yeah, devils and toes.
Interesting.
What about as a funny bit? You just go to a pedicurist.
Yeah.
You're just like, what can
record
you do about
myself.
that?
Because legally it's probably going to make it worse. I do not trust those pedicure things because I've heard girls that I know have got like funguses from that. Ooh.
Ah, really?
I would never get I get manicure. That's probably just
Yeah,
as
yeah.
bad, but like I would never get a pedicure because they use like
Oh.
sometimes they might use the same water like bleh, and like bunions like oh it's nasty. I don't like feet.
I've got terrible feet, and I do not like people touching my feet.
I don't like I don't really have
cannot stand it.
good feet. It's from all the
Yeah.
running over the years in soccer. Like fucks
Right.
your feet.
Oh, you play soccer?
Yeah, I used to.
Center.
I didn't know you were an old geezer.
Yeah, yeah.
Mate. I didn't
Well,
know you
the
played the
futsal.
game. I didn't
Yeah.
know you played the game.
Oh, I've done a lot of things in my
I didn't
time.
know I was here with another geezer.
Yeah.
You play
Well,
football.
yeah,
How
I
long were you
did.
playing that for?
I was playing it through my childhood years and my high school years. You
Well, so
see?
you played pretty late.
Yeah.
Raw.
Now
Like, I
this is an
kicked a girl
accent
in the
I can
mouth.
get around.
Accent I can
I
get
kicked a
around.
girl in the mouth.
Oh, you kicked a girl in the mouth. Why would you do that?
I was
She stabbed on my bloody
I was
toe
goal attack.
in Parramatta Westfields.
goal attack, and then she called me tree. So I used to just like when
Tree.
I first started playing soccer, I was hopeless. I used to just let the ball go. Woo.
Because
okay.
you're always asking for a route, am I right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
Pretty much, I've been sold. The secret's out. And so to get it back, I accidentally kicked her. But
Dang.
that's probably why I have bad toes. But yeah, I played futsal. It's pretty intense in St Mary's with all the Islander girls.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
that's a
full on.
nasty game. That's like
That'd be good, though, because it's not that physical. You wouldn't want to be playing rugby with them, but futsal, I think that'd be a
futsal's
little bit
good.
too
It's
big.
just like running up and down. Like
Yeah. And you'll be quick. You
yeah.
can get past them.
Yeah, I used to run.
Right.
Yes.
Were you good?
Yeah, good running.
Yeah.
Good at running. Not at soccer, but running.
Running, right.
And I used to dance, but I still dance.
You do Zumba, don't you?
Yeah, Zumba.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Zumba.
Twice a week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's Zumba like? What's the deal with Zumba?
It's just like reggaeton,
Yeah.
like gasolina,
Okay.
you know, and then you do twerk as well.
In Zumba.
Yeah, it's like an urban night on Friday. So it's just like a hip hop class.
Oh, you do that,
So she does like a bit of reggaeton, bit of like, I don't even know, Doja Cat. Like who is even good anymore? Like
Yes.
Cardi B, Doja Cat, they're the only people that I can think of.
That are going to be played in Zumba.
Yeah.
I like that. I do like the idea of kind of dancing for exercise. It's almost like a cheat code.
Well, we couldn't go to the club, remember, for like,
Oh, dang. But you could go to Zumba.
yeah, well, I died. Remember dancing was restricted
Yeah,
last
no
year.
dance,
Like
yeah.
I could not handle that.
How were you during the lockdowns? Were you good, or were you kind of being
Well-
sneaky, doing things?
When we had to sit down at clubs, I would still dance and get kicked out. But other than that, like during the lockdown, I didn't mind it at the start because I got to do creative stuff. And if it wasn't for the lockdown, I wouldn't have been able to do TikTok. In time for
Yeah, you're one of the people that kind of took advantage of it.
yeah, like I
When-
made like I made all that TikTok content. I discovered what I want to do, like with comedy.
You started during the lockdown TikTok?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so actually,
So it's a good thing almost.
yeah, it was more productive for
Yeah.
someone like me. It was like a break from the mundane, job. Like I like my job, but it's like very,
You were working the same job back then?
the airport, but it's very, takes over a lot of time.
Right.
Do you make much there?
Not
Like-
really.
So an
Enough
extra
to
$30
live
a
on.
month could probably go a long way.
Yeah. If I could make money from comedy, like I'd be laughing. Like I
Yeah.
was making money on live streams on TikTok,
Are you kidding? How much?
like 50 a night.
Wait.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, so you're beating
Just
OnlyFans
doing
already?
this, like just talking
Wait, how
shit.
does that work? What was your audience? Like, how many
Well,
people would come in?
I like someone else would join, so it's kind of like this.
Yeah.
But someone else would join you, and then you just like talk, and then you'd like do games with them, battle with them, dance, sing. Prank calls were my best thing. That really got people going. Like I'd
I may
prank
have to
call
take off my
brothels.
clothes a little bit. I may have
Yeah.
to reveal a little bit, but
Yeah.
so you do prank calls.
Yeah, I did prank calls like
Yeah.
brothels. Like
Dang.
I would call Maui in the Gold Coast and be like, "Hey babe, it's Miriam." Like it was good. It was good. Like I
Who
got
would
money.
pay you? TikTok would pay you for that.
Yeah, they would send me live gifts, like live streamers on.
Oh,
Twitch
they would
and-
send tips.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it turns to
dang.
PayPal money. It's kind of like Twitch.
That's insane. So how many people would you have if usually in
Oh,
the stream?
well, when I started off was about 30, and then as I got a bigger following, it'd be like 50
Dang.
people a night.
That's good
or
for,
some
like-
points it'd be
yeah.
100, depending on the time of day.
Goodness.
People were home. The content, like if they liked the prank calls, if I was doing dancing, they'd probably drop off.
Oh, they would.
Yeah, like because they don't like people to move. I've noticed they don't like people that move around. Like only my real core followers will be like, Sarah, do a dance or do karaoke.
Right.
And I like it was a lot. Like imagine it's like doing stand up 4 hours straight. Like it's hard
so
work.
over 4 hours you
Oh,
would earn
it's
that.
hard
So
work.
it is,
I was
yeah, it's not playing
exhausted. I was
around.
like sweating like the end of it. I'm like, what do you want? That's why I haven't gone back to it because I expect a lot.
Of course. And yeah,
So-
you could literally make $30 just by a few bikini pics.
Yeah, I know. But me being me the harder way would go live prank calling brothels in the Gold Coast just to earn that coin, earn that bag.
Gracious. Okay, well, it sounded good at first, and then you
Yeah.
realise you have to do work. Still
Yeah.
making money in entertainment.
It's
Making
good. I mean,
money
it's
doing
fun.
what you're doing
I
is
mean,
great.
like I should get back into it. One of the goals was to get back into it and make
Yeah.
a podcast.
What are the other goals?
Oh.
Oh, one of them was to make a podcast.
Yeah, and we
Well,
did.
damn, you're in luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I do all this bullshit on my Instagram stories. People really think I'm cooked from comedy because I don't care. Like I just randomly rant.
Mm.
And the other night I was at home because I had to start work like 5 a.m. or whatever. I'm like, can't go out on Saturday night. So let's come up with ideas. So I was like, why don't I do like a late night confession thing?
Ooh.
Like people's like naughty secrets. I was going to try it at Crown tonight, like just do some crowd work.
Oh, dang. Yeah, yeah.
Because I can't be fucked doing a set.
Talking
So-
about naughty secrets. that
Yeah,
people
like
have.
what, like just picking on people in the crowd, being like, "What's your darkest secret?"
What's your darkest secret? We're getting a little
Well, I
bit.
don't know, like sexual wise or like
Anything.
in general.
Anything.
I don't know.
Like, I guess if you were asked that question by Sarah Marko, what would...
Well, I've had half of threesome.
Right.
A 1.5
okay.
sim.
Yeah,
Here we go. That's where we want.
yeah.
That's where we want
half
to be.
of one. Let's.
You've had half of a threesome.
What makes it a half?
One
Well,
dwarf.
You wanked both of them off, but they were the size of a Frankfurt. So
Wait a second. What?
Can
Wait
you
a
read the
second.
future?
well, I didn't go to a psychic, so shit. This is the funniest thing
Wow.
I've ever been on. This is the highlight of the week. This is funny shit.
Size of it. This is crazy.
Size of Frankfurt.
This is crazy. Okay, we need
To
to get into
completion.
this a little bit. We
To
need to get into
completion.
this a little. How
Who,
did
what,
this
why?
happen?
So
How
my
did this
friend, my best friend,
You know what?
she
I don't know.
she went out.
No, I didn't even know.
She
what
went
you
out
said.
with me every week, right, to get a man. And I've only figured this out now. So she's got a partner now, but she went out with me every weekend to pick up. And that was not my intention. I was going to
What's
go
her
out.
name? Just so her boyfriend can.
Zazie Shah.
Oh no.
And she denies the stories, so we'll be in a group
Good.
and puts it on me. And I'll own up to it. Like, I'm not that, like, bad. Like, you know, we used to go out every weekend, you know. She'd be like, I want to get a smooch. And I'm the
Get a
confident
smooch
one,
on.
so I'd bring them over.
So you're doing wing woman.
Yeah, and now,
Yeah.
and then, long story short, she wanted to go back to this guy's house, and I was like, oh, I don't know, like, I don't know them. So I got stuck there, and I was like, well,
Dang. So you've gone to a guy's house. You've both been out for a smooch. Where'd you hit up in Penrith?
no, in the city.
Oh, in the
and then
city.
she's like, let's go back to the house. I'm like, oh, okay.
Some random dude that she's met.
Yeah,
Got a little bit of a smooch on.
yeah, and then I got stuck with 2 other blokes.
Dang. So
And
what?
I'm
it's a
And they're
group-
like, well, what's happening here?
Yeah, and I'm like, hello. And then,
it's a group of guys.
yeah, like 3.
Yeah, yeah. 3
And she's with
dudes, 2
one,
girls.
And then
yeah.
I'm like, okay. And then they both had their cocks out. I'm
Wait
like,
a second. Okay. When do the penises get out? How fast? How does the situation go? You're both just sitting down on the lounge or something
yeah,
like
and
that.
obviously, you know, you smooch or whatever.
Oh, you're smooching them.
And they're both like, oh,
Heard you like gay porn.
and they're like, okay. I'm like, all right. And then they just get their cocks out.
So you're smooching back and forth.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, no, I'm like, I can't do this.
Wait, are
Like-
these dudes? So they're kissing each other at a point, or no? Because again, this is material for later tonight. Sorry,
No, they weren't.
they're not. Okay,
And
so
then I
you're
was like-
smooching back and forth. Yeah,
And then I was like, no, I can't do this. Get me out of here. So I just,
they got their penises out.
yeah, and I was like, can't do this.
So you see,
So they're like, well, they're already out.
Yeah, but they were small anyway. So I was like, okay, well,
you just did it. You took them out to tea. Wow. And you had an issue with the size. Is that the truth?
a bit of both. I was like, I don't want to do this. And then a small, I'm like, I'll leave it to her.
Right, but you did it anyway. You're like, yeah, we're here.
Half-heartedly. I was like, yeah,
Oh, dang. And if weirdly, they kind of enjoyed that more.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think they wanted more, but I was like, fuck yous.
How big are we talking? Oh, well, so huge
That's not
penis.
small.
Sorry, that's a huge penis.
That's massive.
Sorry, it's the biggest penis I've ever seen in my life.
It's like a Frankfurt, like you'd get from Coles.
Both had the same.
Yeah.
They also called themselves the Frankfurt Brothers, and they were from
The
Frankfurt,
sausage
Germany.
boys.
Oh, wow, okay, that's a little bit too
Wow.
on the nose there. Oh, good.
Wow.
And that's your kind of... Did they finish?
No.
They did finish.
I don't know how we got to this story.
I think we were... Yeah,
I
we
don't
just
know.
realised, how did that even
That's
happen?
what that was kind of one that I put in the back and that never.
So that was your deep dark secret.
yeah.
So that's the kind of crowd work you're going to be doing tonight at crowd.
Probably not. I didn't say I would reveal mine. I would reveal other people's.
Right. Right. Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I
Let's
don't
just
want to do
call-
mine. I'll just get theirs out of them.
Yeah.
Deep dark secret.
My deep dark secret.
We don't need to do this. We're the hosts.
So we got into this business to stay away from these things. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's probably just one night. Me and Jackson were in the city, and let's just say we were told. Did they say if you don't like it, f off?
Yeah,
They
they
said
did.
that to you when you weren't really enjoying it, and then you went and left.
That's how it all started. That's the real reason.
That's the real route.
That's the real route.
You're going home thinking, "Damn, that was actually a pretty good line. I might try to use that one."
Do you know these guys? Do they follow
No.
you or anything?
No, hopefully not.
Well, we do have a surprise. They're actually here right now, everyone.
They're out the door. Woo! They've come back with the
They've come
Frankfurts.
back for round 2. They say this time they're going to ejaculate. Whether
Well,
it's you or we get
They
involved
can do it
as well.
themselves. They're
grown-ups.
Yeah, they're grown-ups.
They can watch some gay porn and. Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're gonna wrap here in
Yeah,
5 minutes.
Yeah,
alright?
we do. Is there anything else you got to get out to the world? Any other crazy stories? Because this has been a fun one. This has been a real fun
This
one.
has been a ripper.
Yes.
What kind of stories?
Because you've just got
It's just
gold.
It's just so much going on.
There's a lot going on. Is there anything we haven't really covered about your life? I guess getting into comedy, high school and stuff like that.
Well, I got bullied in high school.
You got bullied in high school.
But I got it back real good. The best one I did was got someone a fake assignment. Like I made them a fake assignment right before the HSC.
Oh no!
I got the emblem and everything. I was like, don't mess with Sarah Marko.
This
And you gave
someone
it
who
to them
bullied
like,
you.
this is a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
These are the questions.
Yeah.
Oh, the answers.
No, the actual assignment.
Oh,
Like, they thought it
right.
was an actual
Oh,
assignment.
they spend time doing
Yeah.
it. Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant you gave them the questions. Like, this is the questions for the HSC. And they studied for that and then they got in there.
No, the teacher blew it. Like, because I went to give it to them and the teacher was like, hey, this is a joke. I was like, oh,
Oh, dang. Oh, she didn't do it.
no. But the idea was there.
Dang. So you got a bit. What?
Yeah.
You're like, I got her back.
Yeah, I got people back. I got people back, like, you know.
Yeah.
I
Get
jerked
people
off
back.
their dad and their brother.
Well, yeah, that was the Frankfurt.
Yeah, they were the Frankfurt twins.
Jesus.
I don't even. Oh.
It got X-rated there. I didn't think that would come out.
It got a little bit X-rated. We
Yeah,
like
I
getting a
don't-
little bit X-rated.
I mean,
Got a bit bullied. They're like, hey, it's that girl that keeps wrongly accusing a guy of being a pedophile.
I mean, pedophiles always come up. I feel like that
Yeah.
wouldn't have been me if it didn't come up tonight. Like, if there was no pedophile talk, it wouldn't have been Sarah Marko's show. Like, it wouldn't.
Oh, of course, yeah.
know?
You got to
We
get
spoke
into a
about
bit
the
of
riff. We
pedophile
spoke
stuff.
about the fam. We didn't speak about the family.
We speak about family. How's
No.
family? What's a family like? What are we talking about
Well,
sibling-wise?
You know, I have one sissy who's younger, and I still live at home, and everyone's like, you know, you're 33, why are you still at home? You don't have kids, have a partner. So I guess we didn't talk about like Peter Pan syndrome,
Oh, okay. Here we
Yeah.
go. So, looking for a partner.
like being.
Are
Like,
you looking? Are you out there searching right
not
now?
searching, but if
Not
one came
searching.
along, I wouldn't mind. But it's not like a priority. Like I'm not hanging like every
You're
day. I'm
not
not like, oh my
waiting,
god,
yeah.
like I'm a busy girl. Like I've got a lot going on. Like I don't.
Mm.
It's not going to be the be all and end all. You know.
You're at a handsome tarot card reader and you're like, is there anything in there about a man? And he's like,
Maybe for $50. I don't even know.
I
Maybe
mean, I'm a lot, so there'd have to be someone that can
Yeah.
handle a lot. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really a big thing.
Would
But,
you
like,
want to have a family? Kind of.
Not yet, but eventually.
Eventually, yes. Okay, so it's not off the table. You're
It's not off
looking.
the table.
There's someone that could be there in the
Could
future.
be there, but it's not. It's not. You know, it's not a priority.
Yeah, of course,
Mhm.
of course.
Unless. Well, it's not.
Well, it's not.
Unless someone came along that was really good. You know.
Okay. And the sister, how much younger?
She's 30. She's 30, but she's engaged.
Oh wow. Okay.
So a lot of my friends are like, you know,
Oh, that's a
my,
hard
they're
one.
all like, oh my god, like, why have you not had a baby yet? Like, why have you not had a partner? Like, you know, you should be settling down, blah, blah, blah. That's what I cop.
would you date a comic?
I don't know.
What about
I
a
don't know.
podcaster?
What
I
about
don't know. He got me.
what about a guy you can call the N word?
Would you want a performer or you want to be the performer in a relationship? You know what I mean? A lot of people have a problem with that.
I don't know. I haven't been there, so I don't know. Like,
Mm.
I mean, I wouldn't want to make it awkward. You know what I mean? Because comedy's my number one.
Who's
comedy's the number one love?
you look at The Crown. You look at
Oh, look at the crown. That's.
look at Crown. Who is your pick out of those?
Oh, I'm not saying anyone.
Oh, so there is
Yeah,
someone.
There's no one. I'm
Uh,
just making speculations.
Wait a second, we got a little bit of drama.
All right, what
I just
about
want to start some drama.
There's someone at Crown.
who's handsome? Vish?
Who?
Vish?
Who's
Vishal?
that? Stop putting words in my
Vishal.
mouth.
What about Hamish?
They're all my bros. Like, I don't...
Who could you want to have be more than a bro?
Yeah, who could you want to have be more than a bro?
Time will tell.
Interesting. So there is someone at Crown.
A little
There
bit
could
of
be, there
mystery.
couldn't be. I'm just stirring the pot. Just to
Okay.
All right, we might have to wrap it there, huh?
Yeah, we
let's
might
leave them in
have to do that.
suspense. Let's
Literally.
Ooh,
Next
let's
time
start
we'll
some tea.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next time you hear from Sarah is going to be on her TikTok, but also on the brand new podcast. F off.
F off
With
with
Sarah
Sarah
Marko.
Marko.
With Sarah
And it's going to be
Marko.
featuring maybe a potential partner, Lachlan McAllister.
All right,
That's
and
how it always starts.
With that, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
thank you. This is welcome. Thanks
oh,
for
yeah,
coming on.
do you
Sarah.
wanna-
Thanks for having me.
do you
It's
wanna
been a
plug anything?
pleasure.
Do you want to plug anything? Anything for the people?
All right.
You know, guys, check out Sausage Boys podcast. They are the man of the moment. Check them out on Spotify. Link them. Follow their Instagram page. And if you're not following them, there's something wrong with you. If you don't like it, fuck off. It's been a pleasure, boys. Hottest podcast in Sydney. With your